Dang, I am good. I am so good on that guitar. I blew myself away. Yeah, it was really me. No, it wasn't really me. That is my friend Tom Howard from Cincinnati, Ohio. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Let's get our copyright thing up here. I'm all squished up in a corner. Good morning, Mrs. V. Hi, Anna. Hi, Tortitude. I feel so short with my chair all pumped down. I don't know what either I've shrunk over the last week or it's grown or something. I don't know. It's cold here, you guys. That's why I had to play you some of my friend Tom while I went outside to smoke like really fast without the phone because it got cold again. Okay. Hi, Kim. It's cold here. Honey, Torty, look. I have one of these kind of chairs, see, where it pumps me up. But you guys aren't up. I have to do like this because it's cutting the top of my head off. Wait, maybe if I get another book. You guys are stacked up on books. Actually, you're stacked up on pretend books that you open up and they're for hiding firearms. Let me find something else to maybe make it a little higher. No, y'all, that was my friend. Hi, Rhonda. That was my friend, Tom Howard. Where did I put his? And this is really, some of you may have seen, let me see, let me prop you up here a little bit more. Hang on, we're going to kind of do some fancy footwork. See if I can prop you up just a little bit higher, but then I don't know. That's a little better, and we're lagging like crazy. If you've looked on our community tab, oh, by the way, good morning. I'm Susan. Welcome to Lip Lock No More. And we're going to talk about Serenity McKinney here in just a little bit. But I wanted to tell you about the music you were listening to. On our community tab, if you've looked at any of the old pieces that I have shared of Urban League, which is the female folk trio I was in for like 19 years, we were together. And we were contract performers for the Department of Parks for the state of Arkansas. Mostly we performed at the Ozark Folk Center in Mountain View, Arkansas, which it's an Arkansas state park that is dedicated to the preservation and the interpretation and the perpetuation of the way of life of the settlers, the hill folks here in the Ozark Hills. And part of that mission encompasses the music. So Tom and the group I was in, Urban League, we became associated through the Oklahoma State Park System, performing at Beavers Bend State Park. My group performed there over the course, we did 18 consecutive years at Beavers Bend State Park at their annual fall festival. But anyway, the music you were listening to was my friend Tom from his album. And hi, Sleuth Mom. Hi, Prissy Missy. And I love the play on words that Tom used on it's Freudian. You know, Sigmund Freud once said, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Well, the title of Tom's album is Sometimes a Guitar is Just a Guitar. So, and the cut we were listening to, what? Okay, we were listening to, first we heard Friends Here and Gone, which was written by my friend Tom and performed by him. And then we heard Mi Gato Grande, which is also written and performed by Tom Howard. And obviously it's solo guitar. I just thought it'd be a nice different way to start, to have just a little bit of music on. So, let me get a sip of coffee. I know it's early on a Saturday, but y'all listen. I'm feeling well enough today that there's some things I really need to get done. Some of it is some outdoor picking up of limbs and maybe doing a little bit of brush burning, nothing major, if it doesn't start to rain before we get finished. I have some shopping that needs to be done, and I definitely have some housework that needs to be done. I'm the kind of housekeeper that I vacuum at least once a day, you know, sweep the floors, y'all know. And since I have been poorly this week, there hasn't hardly anything but Bob's laundry gotten done and the litter boxes cleaned and the kitty cat's taken care of. So, anyway, so the reason we have an early morning Saturday is because this is the time I have available, and I have made a promise to the children. Hi, Q Carlock. I have made a promise to the children. And y'all know I've made it clear on more than one occasion. My channel is not about lip lock no more. It's not about my viewers. I do love being able to provide a safe chat room for you because so many of you, like myself, are survivors of child sexual abuse. Some of you, like myself, are survivors of rape as an adult, male or female, because we know here in the United States of America, statistics bear out that 1 out of 4 females will be sexually assaulted before the age of 18. And 1 out of every 6 males in the United States will be sexually assaulted before the age of 18. Those are some pretty staggering statistics, baby dolls. So many of us here fit into that category. Yet again, our chat is for missing children. Our chat room is for survivors. So my hope is that in the chat room, that you greet, love, comfort, strengthen, encourage, inspire one another to be the very best today that you can be. My job is to talk about missing children. Let's see. You know how I gotta wrangle things around, baby dolls. It's just how it is in old Lip Lock's world. We gotta see if we can do this without y'all falling over. Okay, now we're gonna have this up because what we're going to look at is some news pieces on Serenity and McKinney. Serenity, let me grab my notepad here. I've talked about her a little bit in a couple of pre-recorded uploads. I think this is the first live we've done on Serenity. Okay, Serenity McKinney is a 4-year-old female. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Her family, meaning her grandmother, her paternal family, had not seen her since Christmas Eve of 2020. Serenity's mother, I'm just going to give you a few cliff notes here and then we're going to look at some stuff. Serenity's mother, Catherine McKinney, and Catherine's boyfriend, Hill, it would appear that once Catherine met Dalton and they formed a relationship, it looks like Dalton might be a really highly controlling person. And it appears that he began to perhaps isolate little Serenity from her bio father's family. And long about June of last year, the bio father's mother began contact with law enforcement in Kentucky as well as Child Protective Services. This is Serenity. Doing the best I can, babies. Let me see if I can bring it. Yeah, let me scroll her up a little bit. Here's the baby. Kim, I don't know. I wish I did. Yes, Q. A beautiful, beautiful child. Of course, honey, aren't they all? I like to think we all start out as precious and innocent. Yeah, I just wanted you to look at her for a second here before. Okay. At this point, Catherine McKinney and Dalton Hill were spoken, hi Sky Chan, were spoken to by law enforcement and or CPS. They were unable, high misdemeanor, they were unable to produce little baby Serenity. And y'all, they took off. Dalton and Catherine took off. They were arrested in Kansas. Hi, Becky. So let's see. That's just some and y'all, I apologize for my voice. I do still have the head cold that Bob so lovingly brought home for me. And so I do have a bit of a cough and a gruffness. I'm trying to get this where y'all can see it a little bit better, but I am going to read it to you. Now let's see what we have here. This is, let's see, let's give credit where it's due. Credit goes to Inside Edition. Their title is Where is 4-Year-Old Serenity McKinney? Kentucky Mother of Missing Child Arrested in Kansas. The caption under the photo says it has been more than a year since Serenity McKinney has been seen by relatives. And the article that we're going to look at here is by Deborah Hastings, and it was first published at 12:48 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on February the 9th of 2022. Thank you, Deborah Hastings and Inside Edition. Serenity McKinney 4 has not been seen since Christmas Eve 2020, police said. The Kentucky mother of a missing 4-year-old girl has been arrested in Kansas along with her boyfriend after family members said the child hasn't been seen since Christmas Eve of 2020, authorities said. Serenity McKinney was reported missing last week by her grandparents, who told law enforcement officers they spoke with Serenity on the phone in June of last year, but hadn't seen her in 14 months. Hi, Nan Poplowski. Hi, Shay. Here's a quote from the Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron. They contacted law enforcement in Shelby County with concerns that Serenity is in danger. That's from the Kentucky Attorney General David Cameron. That's from a statement that he made. Now, in other articles I've read, it said that the family began contacting CPS in June of 2021. I'll do some more background research and double check my sources on that. But here we have you seen Serenity McKinney? On this poster, it reads, concerned family members have not seen 4-year-old Serenity in over a year. Now, I want to make something clear here. I don't understand why this right here keeps being said, because it is not true. It says parents are refusing to cooperate. Baby dolls, that is not true. The biological father of this baby is fully cooperating. Fully cooperating. These two over here, this is not Serenity's father. This is Dalton Hill, the boyfriend of this woman, who is Catherine McKinney, also known as Abby. This man is not Serenity McKinney's father. This, and anywhere you baby dolls see this thing about parents are not cooperating, that is not true. The mother and the boyfriend are not cooperating. Let's go on. The mother blocked all family and friends on social media 6 months ago, which they say is not typical behavior. Now, in other research I have done, this woman, the mother of Serenity, Catherine McKinney, had allowed a close relationship between Serenity, the baby, and her paternal grandmother. Okay? So, this paternal grandmother was involved with this baby. So that's why they say that when the mother blocked the family and friends on social media, this was not typical behavior. She had been allowing, visitation and time with the baby. So it could be. Now, we have to remember, darlings, this is an open and fluid investigation. Serenity has not been found. So I want to make it clear what I'm about to say is speculation and opinion only from me. Okay? Hang on, I gotta adjust the camera here a little bit. Now, it sounds like there's a possibility that this guy may have come into Abby's life, and he could be one of those guys. You know what I mean, babies? That guy that comes into the life and like takes over. I'm trying to speak delicately here regarding this man, even though I'm speaking speculation. Control freak, maybe I can get away with that. Like maybe he's a control freak, and maybe he was that type that maybe he's threatened that Abby has an established relationship with the bio father's family and maybe didn't want her and the baby. Here again, I want to make it clear, I am just speculating. I don't know that. But if it wasn't typical behavior for Abby, Catherine, otherwise aka Abby, if that was not typical, then we may have one of these control freak guys on our, well, I say we may have on our hands. He's not on our hands, thank heavens. We're just talking about him. Okay, let's go on. Regarding the baby, Serenity and McKinney, her last location is unknown. But it's believed to be possibly in Shelby, Jackson, or Bullitt County area in Kentucky. Now, on another live that we're going to do about this baby, I'm going to try, because y'all know I'm trying so hard to learn Google Maps and how to try to show you locations, just to give those, just to try to help us maybe get a grasp of where these areas are. I don't know. Now, Shay would know. Shay lives in Kentucky, and maybe Shay would do Google Earth, live Mountain Girl 212. Honey, I will. If I can, Mountain Girl, if I can ever figure out. I'm learning, honey. But let's see if we get through this article. Hi, Oklahoma. Hi, Beach. Oh, that's right, Beach Cat. You're Kentucky, too. Okay. The mother, Abby McKinney, and boyfriend Dakota Hill are pictured here with Serenity. If you have seen them. Now, this is an older poster. Although this article is only 2 days old, we know this is an older poster because these two were arrested in Kansas and are being extradited to Kentucky for interference with custody, with child custody. But this is a valid number if you see the baby. Okay? So that part about if you've seen Abby or Dakota, we want to make clear that they are in custody. Well, Shay, baby, don't you overtax yourself, darling. You've got your hands full. Okay. Catherine McKinney, 21, and boyfriend Dakota Hill, 26, were arrested Sunday in Kansas and have been charged with 1 count each of custodial interference and are awaiting extradition to Kentucky, according to officials. A warrant was issued for both adults by the Shelby County Sheriff's Office in Kentucky. Here are their mug shots. We see here, and y'all know, I'm trying really hard not to cry, darlings. Hi, Purple Knights. Hi, Sifta, because you know how I get. Hi, Angel P. Babies, I have no idea where they came from, but look here. She's got a scar. I mean, it could come, who knows. But she's had some sort of trauma here, past trauma. It looks like a scar. I don't know. I don't want to be angry at this mother. Because we don't know yet what happened. We don't know what this man, we don't know. So, darlings, I beg that we withhold critical judgment until law enforcement gives us more information. We don't know what's happened. We just know the baby is gone. Contact was blocked. And this woman and this man are not cooperating with law enforcement. Hi, Carrie. They are not cooperating with law enforcement. I don't know why. Shelby County deputies have been working with the Attorney General Special Victims Unit, neighboring county sheriff's departments, the state police, and the U.S. Secret Police. The child's mother had refused come on, lip lock. She may have, babies, what if she refused because of this guy? Opinion, speculation, let's make it clear. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. For some reason, I could be wrong, but there's something in my heart. Maybe she's been buffaloed and controlled all of her life. Maybe she doesn't know how to Julia Chastain, honey, you're saying that, let's see, honey, let me see how I can rephrase that. Perhaps there are some learning disabilities with the mother, and there may be some issues. Babies, I'm trying not to cry. We don't know. There may be issues that Catherine Abby McKinney has of a developmental nature that would make her easily let me just go on. The child's mother had refused to cooperate with law enforcement investigators who contacted her after her child was reported missing last week, authorities said. Family members said she had stopped communicating with them in recent months. Authorities are searching for the child, who has blonde hair, blue eyes, and may have a birthmark on her stomach. Now, darlings, that bothers me. I've got to expound. I've got to not rant. Hi, 12-step woman. Hi, Wacky Mac. But I've got to say, she may have a birthmark on her stomach. How do you not know whether or not your child has a birthmark on her stomach? If you are her grandmother, how do you not know if she has a birthmark on her stomach? Hi, Esther. But let's go on, and we will take it for what we have been given. She may have a birthmark on her stomach. It would be nice, I think, if we had a description of that birthmark. That may or may not be there. Her last known location is believed to be in Kentucky counties of Shelby, Jefferson, or Bullitt. Anyone with information about Serenity is asked to call the Shelby County Sheriff's Office at, I don't know, why is this highlighting in red? I think it makes it where you can't see it. It's supposed to, I like it when it's blue. But the phone number is 502-633-4324 or 502-633-2323. That is the Shelby County, Kentucky. And the reason I'm emphasizing that is there's a Shelby County, Tennessee. I don't want things to get messed up here. This is Kentucky. Shelby County Sheriff's Office, 501-633-4324 or 502-633-2323 with information about Serenity McKinney, 4 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, possibly a birthmark on her stomach. I wish we had a weight and a height. Okay, darlings, a Facebook page has also been established to help find the child. Okay, that's a different, let's go back up here. Let me go back and see. Oh, these are other things. Okay, let's see if we can find anything newer, babies. Let me readjust you here just a little bit. See if we can find anything newer about this baby. Timeline. 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Oh, babies. What have we got here? Let me see. What is this? Hang on, darlings. Let me see what this is. Okay, her mom. Let's see what this is. Oh, a stupid ad. Hang on, it's going to let me skip it. Let me get past it here. Okay, let me pause it. Okay. Get you back up here where you can see it a little bit better. Get our volume turned up. Oh, we've still got Tom playing in the background. Let me turn Tom off. Sorry. Okay. All right, credit to, let's see, this is WHAS Channel 11. Their description says 4-year-old Serenity McKinney was last seen by her extended family members on Christmas Eve 2020, but she wasn't reported missing until more than a year later. See, I'm getting conflicting reports on that, baby dolls. I read reports the other day that said they went to CPS starting in June, and the report I read said that CPS, oh, sorry, you can see the little, here, that's a little better. I'm going to have to go look this up now, because that report, baby doll, said, hi, Carrie, that CPS had been contacted in June of 2021 by the extended paternal family, and that article said that CPS closed this baby's case without ever having laid eyes on her. So we've got conflicting reports already. Oh, no. Oh, honeys. How can we expect social media platforms to be able to present responsibly if we can't access valid... Honeys, I try so hard to go to reliable sources. Okay, but now let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's see. This is only 2 minutes and 4 seconds long, and it is a real news report by WHAS Channel 11. Let's see what they've got to say to us about the baby. This is posted on February 9th, 2022.
Where the Shelby County toddler is located. She hasn't been seen since last year.
Hang on, let me see if
Her mother was arrested, but tonight the family of Serenity McKinney still has no idea where the Shelby County toddler is located. She hasn't been seen since last year. WHS 11's Tom Lally is back in Shelbyville. He's been talking with the Sheriff's Department to explain the timeline, and we have an update on their search.
Serenity's mother, Abigail McKinley, was arrested in Kansas on Sunday. The charge was custodial interference. The Shelby County Sheriff's Department now tells us that's because she was supposed to hand Serenity over to the state. But that never happened. Let's look at the timeline, starting at Christmas Eve 2020, the last time Abigail's parents say they saw Serenity. In spring of 2021, her parents say CPS performed a welfare check. Then June was the last time Serenity's grandparents talked with her on the phone, because that fall, they say Abigail cut off communication. Just days ago, after continued attempts to reach Abigail, her parents met with Deputy Shelby Guffey to file a missing persons report on January 31st.
It's hard. I mean, I'm a mother myself. It would be a complete nightmare to not be able to see my grandchildren or my child. So.
She entered Serenity and her mother Abigail into the missing persons database, then executed warrants in Shelby, Bullitt, and Jefferson County where they believe Abigail had lived. Finally, on Sunday, Abigail was found in Kansas, where she was served the state of Kentucky taking emergency custody of her child. But Serenity was nowhere to be found. When they asked Abigail where she was,
she just invoked her Fifth Amendment right not to speak to law enforcement.
Captain Kyle Tipton said that's why tips are so crucial as they continue to search for this missing 4-year-old.
Tips have helped us in this investigation, and without them, we wouldn't be where we are today.
We've been talking with Abigail's friends and family who say they believe Serenity is alive, but they have no idea where she is. If you have any information that can help, you can call 502-633-2323. In Shelby County, Tom Lally, WHAS 11, on your side.
Oh, boy. Ruby J, yes, honey. I think it was Crime Lines and Lies, wasn't it, Ruby? I really am going to paint that door facing one of these days. Ruby, honey, I think it was with Brooks and Kevin B on Crime Lines and Lies. Um, the the father, um, the father, 10 to Life. Honey, is that a channel I'm not familiar with? But I did, the dad and his mom, also were on, spoke on Crime Lines and Lies with Brooks and Kevin B the other day, and it was absolutely heart-wrenching. So, and I really, by the way, I really, really like Crime Lines and Lies. She's usually, she's real faithful. Like, she comes on at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Excuse me, y'all. I think I'm going to sneeze. I'm not sure. They say, look at the light. Oh, honey, let me get a Kleenex. I'm sorry. Doggone it. I'm so sorry. Okay, Ruby's saying there's a channel called 10 to Life. Is it on YouTube, Ruby? I think I must be on Top Chat. Let me check. Am I on? Oh, good heavens. Babies, I've been on Top Chat this whole time. Still. You know, if it ain't one thing with me, it's another. That old lady, she either can't turn, she doesn't know how to use Google Maps. Shit farts ain't matches. No wonder I couldn't see you. Ruby just happened to pop up. Okay, Ruby is... Oh, Ruby, I'd like to go look at him, honey, but I don't want to risk playing somebody else's, baby. Our channel for the missing children is so important. I know, Rhonda, it's funny. I don't want to risk, sweetheart, getting some kind of a copyright strike or something by playing somebody else's material without their permission, because sometimes even with your copyright disclaimer, because like my stuff, anybody can play it. If it's going to help the babies, I don't care. Play it. I mean, I'm not monetized. I don't make any money off any of this anyway. Don't want to. So let me get my keyboard, and we'll at least see, since Ruby's talking about it, I bet maybe the channel wouldn't care if we at least looked at their title page, and that way y'all could see, what's it called again? 10 to Life? 10 to Life. Hey, it was the first thing that popped up, if that's it. Oh, there it is. Y'all, okay, I'm going to flip my camera around. Okay, baby, whatever your name is on 10 to Life, please don't strike me. Baby, I'm just going to show my viewers what your channel looks like. Okay, let's flip the camera around. Babies, y'all might want to go check her out. Look what she's got. Oh my gosh, look, she's got Oakley Carlson. Look, y'all, look here. Oh, Let's look at, okay. Oh, Ruby, thank you for turning me on to this woman. Sleuth Mom, have you seen her? Look here. Look here. She's got 30,000 views on this. Oh, Tend to Life, thank you. Look at this, babies. She posted 21 hours ago on Serenity McKinney, and she has 30,000 views. Oh my gosh. Oh, looky here. We're going to subscribe. We are subscribing to this baby right now. Where's my cursor? Yeah, I'm getting excited. Look at that. 30,000 views. Honeys, I don't even have 4,000 subscribers. There's no way I can get that out. How come her bell's not... Oh, wait. There it is. I couldn't see it. Okay, we got all notifications. Y'all, look here. She's got Oakley Carlson. Yes. What else has she got? Okay. She's got Harmony Montgomery, Serenity, y'all, we've got, this is looking like a really good channel here. I think we've got somebody here that knows what they're doing and isn't scared to do it. Yes. Ruby, thank you. Oh, Ruby, honey, there's no way I could ever thank you enough. Okay, babies, let's see. Let me just, okay, I don't want to take the risk because I don't know this baby doll and I don't want to step on her toes. But darlings, let's check her out. Paint Black, you say she's proud to share? Well, darlings, her video on Serenity, look, it's an hour and 24 minutes. Here she is, looky here. She has 177,000 subscribers. A real missing... A real channel. Oh, thank you, God. Okay. Oh, she has 177,000 subscribers. And she says, "Hi, everyone. My name is Annie Elise, and welcome to my channel, Tend to Life. By day, I'm a friend. I'm a trend forecaster in the fashion industry." What does it say? Let's go look. Let's go look. Here she is. She's also on Twitch. What does that mean? What does that one mean, y'all? What does that thing mean? I see YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, but I don't know what that one is. What does that mean? That symbol right there. Chat. Y'all know I'm a tech. Instagram. Okay, she's on Instagram. And it looks like she deals with a number. Oh, look, she's got Oren and Orson. Aiden Fucci. The Turpin. Y'all. Okay, yeah. Oh, honey. Annie Elise. My name is Susan Brewer. I have a little bitty channel, honey, called Lip Lock No More. I'm just no lady up in the Ozark Hills of Arkansas. But one of my viewers named Ruby J has just turned me on to you, sweetheart. So I'm going to watch you later. Isn't that 177,000 subscribers? 33,000 or however many views, and less than 24 hours? Paint it black, honey. If you find out, does Elise have a? Okay, I'm not gonna put. Okay, she's got a. I'm not a bot. Y'all, I probably shouldn't be. What I'm doing is, I'm not a bot. Okay, she's got an email address that's, excuse me, I gotta wipe the tears. These are happy tears. Y'all, can you comprehend how a little bitty channel like me that loves these babies so much, how meaningful it is and exciting to see a young lady with such a big channel who loves them and cares so much too. Okay, what does she say? She says, my name is Annie Elise and welcome to my channel, 10 to Life. By day, I'm a trend forecaster in the fashion industry, and by night, I'm a true crime enthusiast. I highlight key true crime, hang on. I highlight key true crime cases on YouTube in an effort to bring awareness to unsolved cases, to create conversations for ongoing investigations, and quite frankly, I'm quoting from her description, and quite frankly, expose some of the evilest and heartless people on this planet. A real true crime channel. I'm getting all stuffied up, babies. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. But y'all, yeah, I'm going to check her out. And I did get, I have permission, I permission from, I don't want to blow my nose on camera on a live. Because then I have to go get the hand sanitizer and everything else. I have permission from Crystal's Crime Time, which I shared like a little piece of some of her work. I have permission from her to share anything. And I know Sleuth Mom, she lets us share everything. Because, you know, no, I'm not going to just blow, Becky. It's nasty. It's gross. And it's not running. It's just all, it's up in here. Hi, downtown Trina. So, Paint It Black was going to get a hold of Annie Elise. And I'm going to, no, Ruby, I'm not doing it. Hi, Arctic Fox. And since Miss Annie Elise has an email up, I'll get a hold of her. You'll know I hate email. I hate it. It's just, to me, it's worse than stale mail. Oh, thank you, Paint It Black. Okay, thank you, honey. And if she gives us permission, from time to time, we'll replay some of her stuff that would dovetail with whatever we're talking about. And like I said, Sleuth Mom is a serious, hi, you don't know me. She's a really serious channel for the missing children. Another really serious channel that we will often see too, along with Sleuth Mom, is the Local My Life. She's a beautiful woman from Hawaii. Moms for Missing. Arctic Fox is a new channel, and Arctic Fox is here in Arkansas like me, except he's over in western Arkansas in Fort Smith, whereas I'm like in north central Arkansas in the foothills of the Ozark Mountains. Hi, Cooking Crime and Cannabis. So, looks like we're, Arctic Fox and I, at some point, once I get well and whatnot, uh, in our live chat yesterday, we were like, hey, we might be able to do some things together for those who are missing, like here in Arkansas. Because, y'all, I really do. Um, I'm trying to think of the word. I don't know, because I don't like to minimize. I don't like to use words that would minimize anything, these cases. So I'm always hesitant to use a word like lucky or blessed, but we honestly don't have that much. The reason you'll see Arctic Fox and myself mostly talking about children from Tennessee and Kentucky, it's not that we don't have any at all here in Arkansas, but there's not much. I don't know why, but I'm gonna do some like some super in-depth research on some of the missing here in Arkansas. And like I've said before, I do realize it's going to reduce my view count and whatnot because, babies, it seems like anymore, if you don't have Summer's name in your hashtag or your title, or, on a little channel like mine, now like 10 to Life, I'm so happy there are big channels that get big views. But it almost seems like on our little bitty channels that if we don't have something mean or ugly or nasty or weird or melodramatic going on, there's not many of yous that wants to come over. So I'm real proud to have you baby dolls that are so faithful to come over and to share this stuff and get it out. Um, Another channel I really, really like is The Monsters Under Our Bed. Now, Chris doesn't, uh, let's see, he was talking about the Delphi murders on his live stream. I think it was yesterday. But the thing, so Chris isn't always, hi Audrey, Chris on The Monsters Under Our Bed, he's not always necessarily focused on the missing, but he always ends his show featuring a poster and description about uh, about a missing child. So I like to support Chris. And hi Novelist. Um, you know that Novelist is relatively new. I mean, I'm new. I hadn't been on, but maybe I think 4 months. I think I came on in August of 2021. And Novelist has just been on a couple of months. I think Novelist, are you in Ireland, sweetheart? But Novelist is serious, and he's been really focused on the Summer Moon Utah Wells case. Q, honey, I know, baby. If nobody's stirring the poo-poo, seems like they don't want to watch us. But Q, we got to stay dedicated, Q. We can't let them disrail us. We can't let them derail us, babies. Novelist, honey, I don't know why, but at least on my phone, your flag is showing up with a question mark on it. But I think Novelist is in Ireland. And y'all, he takes us on walks, very much like Michelle After Dark, whom I also love. And two beautiful dogs. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm kind of starting to run, You know how head cold can be. It's starting to get me. But the countryside. Oh, and he talks reasonably imbalanced. So, babies, regarding summer, I know you all keep up on summer. There's nothing new. Very, very sadly, as far as I know, there's not anything new about our baby Summer Moon Utah Wells, who went missing on June the 15th of 2021. Reportedly from her home at 110 Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community near Rogersville, Tennessee. Sometime late in the afternoon, we're told, probably after 3:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6:09, 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on that day. At the time, she was reported to be about 3 feet tall and 40 pounds. It sounds backwards to me, but that's the official report. The research I show that percentile-wise, Little Summer, with proper care and nutrition, should have been about 4 feet tall and should have weighed about 38 pounds. But we got to go with what law enforcement tells us. And that's what the parents told them, I reckon. Her little head had been shaved. She looked like a cancer patient. She looked like a survivor of a concentration camp. And her parents, Donald Wells and Candace Bly, are drunks and dope addicts. So there's been a great deal of drama, melodrama, controversy, and ugliness involved in Summer's case that has absolutely nothing to do with her. Other than that, through their irresponsibility, she's gone. And nobody seems to know where. Not even TBI, but TBI does tell us that there's no signs of abduction. Summer may have wandered off. It has been my hope and has recently become my prayer that someone who knows something will call 1-800-TBI. Find. with any first-hand credible information regarding the disappearance and the whereabouts of 6-year-old Summer Moon Utah Wells. Her little front teeth here up on top, she had been neglected to the point that these teeth were rotted. A beautiful viewer here on our channel who has expertise in dentistry allowed one day in chat how it could actually be that rather than tooth decay like a cavity as a result of poor dental hygiene, that it could be that Summer was hit so hard in the mouth at some point, perhaps from a fall, or from being punched or kicked or slammed, that the nerve endings to those teeth could have died, and therefore the teeth were literally just not cavities, but just those nerve endings were dead, and so the tooth is just dying and chipped and falling out. Either way, it's child neglect. Summer may have gotten on her swing. In my opinion, and strictly my opinion, whoever put her swing up on that tree, unlike what my husband would have done, they didn't take into account the angle of the dangle. I'm no physicist, I'm no mathematician. Hellfire, I can't even use a compass. I don't mean the kind that gives you direction. I mean the kind that a draftsperson uses, has the little pointy thing and the degrees, and it's got a pencil and, slide rules and all of that. But it doesn't take an engineer or a genius to look at the swing and realize that the relationship between the length of the rope and the distance of the swing from the trunk of the tree is not proper. As a matter of fact, it's highly dangerous, especially for a little baby girl who apparently loves to twirl. Especially if she loves to twirl and grab a rope and swing around joyfully with her head out and a tree right behind that head if somebody's pushing her too hard, too far, too high. I don't know. Maybe her dog, maybe her puppy Yucky had gotten old enough to run down the driveway, and maybe she ran after him. Maybe she ran down to the bottom of the road, playing with the boys, her brothers, who I'm sure must miss her, even though I'm told they were bullies, at least one of them. But maybe there was play going on. Maybe she ran out in the road and somebody accidentally hit her and freaked out and grabbed her body and threw it in the car and took off. Maybe one of them nasty-ass pieces of crap like Frank Edward Light grabbed her. Maybe some of his buddies grabbed her. I don't know. Because I can guarantee you, if the grandmother and the mother that was right there and the three brothers, there were 2 adults, an adolescent, and 2 other little boys there. If there ain't none of the 5 of them knows or is telling what happened to Summer, I'd be a fucking fool to be sitting hundreds of miles away in the foothills of the Ozarks and act like I know. I can't do nothing but speculate what happened to that baby. Anyway, I sure hope that the people that's making so much money off of her, I hope they consider maybe I don't know, doing something good with that money besides lining their own pocketbooks with it. But that's a horse of another color. All right. Babies, here again, I want to highly recommend Sleuth Mom, Moms for Missing, The Monsters Under Our Bed, The Locomi Life, Crime Lines and Lies, this new one we just looked at, 10 to Life. Now, y'all know, I'm not like that. Looky here now. That little ladybug impressed me. I went ahead and subscribed and hit the all notifications. I know it's not like me, but I did. Hey, here's what else now. In case word get, y'all know how gossip is. Word might get out. Because all along I've been saying I'm only the member of one channel, and that's Scott H. Well, yes, I am. And I've been a member on Scott H ever since he had memberships. And you know what? I very highly and strongly recommend his channel. And if y'all got a lick of sense in you, you'll subscribe and listen to Scott H. It's up to you. But he gets my money every single month. Guess who else gets my money every single month now, starting last week? Sleuth Mom. I got an $11 raise on my Social Security. And that enabled me to become a member on Sleuth Mom. I know, Sleuth Mom. So from now on, I have to say, these darn kitties, they keep closing the door. They think they run the house, you know that. So from now on, I have to say, only 2 channels get my money. And that's in the form of a monthly membership, recurring, automatic draft off of that debit card, and it'll stand as long as the channels stand, and as long as they continue, which I know they will, to be responsible in bringing us information that we can utilize. We got Scott, the local man, that can give us the bird's eye lowdown on anything, just about anything you want to know about Rogersville, Tennessee, anything you want to know about Kingsport, northeast of Sullivan County, Hawkins County. Scott is your man. anything you want to know from a reliable source about a missing child, Sleuth Mom, and the channels that she and I watch. We pretty much watch the same channels, I think. All right. So, Carrie and baby, Sleuth Mom and others, what I'll try to do, because it's usually Trixie Star is the one that has all of our, and Carrie's got some of them and Shay's got some of them. But links to other channels that I mention and that I watch, I'll try to remember too to put them down in our, well, Ruby, honey, I try. Hi, baby diamond. I'm real limited, honey. Now listen here, I'm not whining about it. If you go back to the very beginning when it's just me and my phone, and there's nothing professional going on here, it's just me and a great big heart, a little 4G phone. You dropped them all. See, Carrie, I haven't even been looking at chat. Carrie's been dropping them all along. Baby, it's because I can't see. Ruby, honey, I knew that's what you meant, baby. Improvise and adapt and overcome. That's our motto on the production line over here. Because as y'all see, I don't have a webcam, so I flip the lens and show you. Heck, I just got the internet on my desktop week before last to where I could do that. And Bob, my husband, told me, he said, look here. He said, if you'll pay the $39.99 a month to get the internet on your desktop, he said, I'll pay for our phone service. So that's what we did. So he pays for the phone, I pay for the internet. It's less than $100 a month. Hellfire, it's less than $90 a month. I think. No, wait now. No, it's about $100 a month. Ain't nothing. Ain't no big deal. So, and like I've said, as long as we can afford that, we'll be here with our little hokey setup and got you set up, propped up on books and the phone. Look here. Let me unplug you for a second, because we got new viewers that don't know what. Look here, what y'all, I'm going to flip. Hang on. My device is overheating. Crazy. But look here, babies. For those of you that are new, let me show you the official Lip Lock No More camera stand. This obviously, this is a decorative stand. I know, Sleuth Mom. And you know where I got it? My bestie Gracie brought it to me from the Humane Society thrift shop. They were going to throw it in the trash. These, that's a real book on top, but look here. That's to keep you from skidding. That's for keeping my pistol in. And the other one has my cigarettes in it. So, let me flip you back around. Flip around, come on. That's Anna. And that's Summer's billboard you see that you were seeing. Okay, honeys. Look, as you know, we lag really badly anyway. And one of these days, I'll get me a 5G phone. One of these days, we'll get rid of this lag. Looking at me is not important. Getting the information on the missing and getting it out there is what's important. So one of these days we'll have us a webcam. One of these days if I'm lucky enough before I die, I can learn to screen share and stuff. But, so far it's working. We get done what we need to get done, don't we? Yeah, Ruby, we get to look at other channel stuff and what in the world? Babies. Evidently the cats have had a party while we were trying to do something serious. Closing doors, knocking stuff down. Okay, y'all. So, okay. Alright, now listen, babies. Get ready to do a cartwheel. I'm going to do this because I got me one of them little things now in the back of the phone where I can like slide my fingers between it. I'm going to flip yins over. Woo! Woo! I couldn't believe it. I never had one of these things on the back of my phone. You know that little round thingy? And you pop it up. And then you like slide your fingers over it and you're holding your phone like I'm holding my phone now. I didn't even know they made them. And we went up yonder to get Bob's new 5G phone. And while we was up there, is that what it is, Audrey? A pop socket. I'm uptown. I got me a pop socket. Pop socket. Anyway. So it's a pop socket. Okay, shit far. Sit down a minute. Before you overheat to the point. No, Deuce, I'm not gonna. Welcome to the world of modern. Look here. One of these days, we're going to have us a webcam, and we're going to have us a real little stand to put, shit fire safe matches. And now I have to put on, because I look totally, this is awful. Here, let's come in the bathroom for a minute, y'all. Just sit down here a minute. I got to have some lipstick on. I talked so much. Hi, radio gods. I talked so much that I talked my lipstick off. And I've told you this before. When you get old like me, if you ain't got lipstick on, you look like a corpse. In the lighting like this, look at this. Look at here. So here's what I'm thinking about doing. Okay, now too, like I've told you, it's not funny. It's not funny. You want to use a brush. You know what it's called, honey? It's called Love of Life. I'm addressing one of our chatters. Y'all saw it. She said, I want some of what you had this morning for energy. Baby doll, it's called Waking Up with Joy in Your Heart, knowing that there are 18 beautiful fur babies at 6 a.m. whose lives you have saved, and they're just waiting with bells and whistles because they want their num-nums, they want to get petted, they want to get brushed, except for Patches. Patches is going to go hide in Daddy's closet because she don't like the hairbrush or the fur brush. And sweetheart, after that, it's called a cup of Nescafe. But at the very top of that list, sweetheart, it's called determination. I've just always been a house on fire. I've always been a spitfire. I've always been a go-getter. I've always been one that doesn't play any reindeer games. And I've always been one that put my lipstick on with a brush, which I very highly recommend. Now looky here. I'm trying to go smoke and set a really bad example for you. Because you know smoking cigarettes is bad for you, right? You do know smoking is bad for your health. You know I'm going to do it anyway, too, right? Now, look, we've been on here a long time. And I didn't put on... Why didn't you tell me to put a jacket on? I swear to my time. You would think as much love as I give you, baby dolls, that the least you could have done was said, Mama, put your damn jacket on before you go outside. It's cold. I don't know. I thought you loved me enough to make sure that I dressed appropriately to go outside, but no. Oh, just let her go out there and get pneumonia. She'll go out yonder and get pneumonia. Mama, put your... I'm not going to smoke in front of you. I'm going to smoke... Yeah, I am. I am going to smoke in front of you. We're not going to do a story today. Because the only one I could find is like really long. And, you know, if you're new here, hey, here's how we wind down. Usually I read just something kind of humorous or lighthearted or funny or stupid or silly or something. Try to sing yins out of here. Sing till you get you out of here. Angel P, you gonna smoke with me, baby? Is Tinta Life in our chat? I'm gonna pass out if she is. Annie Elise, are you in here? I think I'm gonna have fangirl. I'm gonna be fangirl faint. No, you're not in here. She's not here. What? Hi, Sky Chan. No, she's not. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi, Annie Elise from 10 to 5. I'm Susan Brewer. I'm an old lady up in the Ozark Mountains of Arkansas. And I just found your channel this morning. One of the people, Ruby, in my live chat. We were talking about Serenity McKinney. And Ruby brought up your channel. And I didn't want to play without, and Paint It Black also in chat, and Annie, honey, I didn't play any of your stuff because I didn't know how you feel about such things. But when I saw that you're a real channel with big subs and you're working for these babies, That's what I try. That's what I try to do, Annie Elise. Honey, chronologically, I'm old. I'm 70 chronologically, but in my head, I'm 19. So, what I was wondering, I was going to email you if you're still here, 10 to life, but I was wondering if on occasion, if it would be all right, High Plant Diva, with you, if if you've done a piece that would dovetail with something I'm doing, is it okay with you if I replay in order to help my audience get a better grasp? Because I think you can do a whole lot, you do a better job than what I'm able to do with my limited technology. And I promise, honey, that I will never. She left a couple of comments. Okay. And I promise you, I will always be responsible with your content. You have my word, honey, and that's all I have is my word. Uh, I'm kind of conventional about things like that, and I feel that if a person's word, thank you, 10 to life. I feel like that if a person isn't worth their word, then they're worth less. So you have my word, your footage and your content will never ever be used on my channel in any disparaging way whatsoever. It will always be for the children. Sky Chan, when we went over there and I saw what her work, just her title cards and her thumbnails, I was like, I've got to sub, and I don't do that. I watch a channel usually for a little while before they get my sub. So, ooh, that breeze is getting cold. So I was trying to think what I can sing y'all out with this morning and not get a copyright strike. I'm thinking, chat amongst yourselves for just a second, and then I'm going to sing you out and let you go. I'm thinking, here's one, totally. No, I can't do that one. No, that's not appropriate lyrics. Gosh, and I don't want to just keep you hanging here like, well, hell, is she going to sing or not? Is this old head cold? I can't think straight. Heck, I can't think straight half time anyway. Y'all know that already. Let's see. All right. It's one I've done before, but it just keeps coming into my head, so I'm going to do it. Do you still get a thrill when you see me coming up the hill? Honey, now do ya? Do ya? And do ya whisper my name just to bring a little comfort to ya? Oh, do ya? And do ya still like the thrill of my body lying next to ya? Oh, oh. I guess what I'm asking is, do you still love me? Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum. Or do you lie awake thinking I'm the biggest mistake you ever made? Oh, do ya? And if just by snapping them fingers, you could snap them fingers and make it all go away, Honey, now would you? Do you miss me when I'm gone? Or sometimes wish that I'd stay gone just a little bit longer? Well, I guess what I'm asking is, do you still love me? Okay, baby dolls, I love you all to pieces. Please like, sub, and share. Get these babies' names out there. Go look at these other channels that talk about these babies. And love each other. Love yourself. And why waste my time or my breath in your time asking you to behave when I know and you know that you will not? So I love you, and I'll see you on the flip-flop.